and I haven't seen a launch yet. I've been in mission control. I haven't had a chance to go outside and see it, and here it is right behind us today. Looking forward to the launch of Starliner.
Yeah, for context, when you guys see us here at the host desk, the launch pad is just across the water, right behind us. So Mike, you will have a beautiful view of launch today. I guarantee it.
You can see that the steam looks like coming out of the side of the rocket there. That's nothing to be afraid of or scared. That's expected. That's actually as we have the first stage is powered with liquid oxygen and kerosene or RP1, rocket propulsion 1. So liquid oxygen actually boils off because it's not at that temperature and pressure. It just wants to become a gas. As we go from liquid to gas, you can kind of see it boiling off. And then we have some top-up valves that replenish the liquid oxygen both on the first stage and the second stage.
And those top-off valves, we talked about a little bit at the beginning of the show.
Starliner, Houston, for the entire crew, comm check on air to ground 1.
CDR, loud and clear. CLT, loud and clear.
Loud and clear also. Houston has both the Lima Charlie stand by for comm check of air to ground 2. I'll be coming to you over the T0 line. You'll hear me in reply on air to ground 2. Stand by.
Lima Charlie is short for LC or loud and clear. Sometimes we say lick and chicken, but they encourage us. They say that's not so professional.
Oh, no, I like it. We were talking about those topping off valves. The team had to troubleshoot those a bit for Saturday's launch attempt.
loud and clear, air to ground 2.
Working great right now. No issues. All right, retired U.S. Navy captain and Boeing CFT pilot Sonny Williams once lived underwater for 9 days while working within the robotics branch of the International Space Station. Here's more on Sonny's journey.
Exploration is curiosity. It's asking the question why. It's taking that next step. Every time we do something for the first time, we're expanding our knowledge. My name is Sonny Williams, and I'm the pilot for NASA's Boeing Crew Flight Test Mission to the International Space Station. I feel really lucky to have grown up in a small town outside of Boston, Needham, Massachusetts. It was a great town because we were able to ride our bikes everywhere we went. My brother, sister, and I, we were all swimmers, and it was just a great childhood. My dad was a doctor and also did neuroscience research. We were the strange family who had pictures and diagrams of brains on our dining room table. My older brother went to the Naval Academy. I started researching a little bit and I thought, well, what the heck, I'll try this out. And when I went, I found that I really loved it. Teamwork, followership, leadership, those opportunities that we had right from the very beginning, and to accomplish something a little bit bigger than yourself. And I think that paved the way for the rest of my career. Got a basic engineering degree from the Naval Academy. I really didn't know what it was all about when I went through that course curriculum, but when I went to test pilot school, all of that stuff sort of gelled together. I was like, oh wow, this is why we do math modeling. This is how we try to predict how change in an engine is going to affect the way the helicopter flies. Time on the International Space Station is priceless. People always ask, do you get bored, or, is it terrible being up there for a long period of time? And for me, I loved every minute. There was always something to do. You wake up, you look at your timeline like, wow, I got to do this experiment today. I got to get ready for a spacewalk. Every day was different. And just life on the space station becomes routine, which is sort of crazy to think about it. At one point in time on my first mission, I was like, I don't even remember really what it's like to walk. I've been flying around for so long, I don't even know what it's like to sit down. I got assigned to the commercial crew cadre in 2015. We went to the companies, found out the shell of their programs, and then actually started working with them to make them what they are today to accommodate astronauts. For Starliner, we've been heavily involved in the last couple of years in the software with the folks doing the development to make sure its capability will allow us to come home. And we've been involved with all the suit development, making sure every different size of person could fit in all these suits and they could operate the spacecraft adequately. We've had our fingers on every single procedure that we work inside the cockpit, as well as operated it with our mission control team to make sure that everything that future crews will do will be right. We haven't had the classic training as we had for Shuttle and Soyuz. We've sort of helped develop the training as well as the hardware. And this is sort of the shape of things to come as we get ready to go back to the moon. All of that is going to be developmental, and we're going to have the same mindset. It's not already established. We all have to be part of this big team to help develop it and make sure that integration, as the astronauts use all this equipment, is going to be top-notch and ready to take us even further.
I love these profile videos because, again, it just really shows all of the experience, Mike and Dee, that they bring to this mission.
Blue team lead, LC on 1.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, can you talk to me on channel 20?
Yes, sir.
I had a chance to live with Sunny underwater, and we did a lot of work together. We were what we call 20,000 millimeters under the sea for the NASA Extreme Mission Operations Mission, or NEMO-2, with the first operational mission for NEMO, and Sunny did a great job. She was our science officer on the mission, and that was before she flew in space. And then I worked with her while she was in space. I was on the ground, and I was one of her capcoms during a spacewalk, and she and Aki Hoshida-san, they did a critical repair to the space station, and it's just been fun working with Sunny the whole time. Right before